NQ on the 7.
Welcome aboard, everyone. What exactly is AlgoBox, and why do our traders absolutely love it? Michael Othrow. Are you ready indeed? Don't forget, trading is risky and all that business. My name is Vinny Emini. If this is your first time with us, well, you have been missing out, but today is the day for you. We've got a lot to do. We've just dropped a brand new release. And if I can figure out the right button here, let's see, I'm going up to, doing a little bit different. I got to go up to the top left of my screen because we just dropped a new release. So we're going to start from scratch like we just got our stuff installed. This is what you will see out of the box. Don't forget, please do me a favor, smash that like button if you haven't done so already. And the new release is 11.1.5.5. This is a new foundational release, something that you've never seen before. Any of the, like, look, if you've tried our stuff in the past and your PC couldn't handle it or whatever, this is the release for you. I have fully focused this entire release, an entire sprint and a half, really. I would just call it a full 2 sprints of time, space, and efforts with me and my dev team. And we have gone through this with a fine-tooth comb and fixed every little item, handled every single little tiny thing. And then I focused my efforts on fine-tuning a couple of modes. We're calling active trader mode is trade mode number 1. This is our absolute most critical path of effort, all directed towards the real-time trader. You turning on your charts, loading up instantaneous access, and being able to hit it and get it quickly. In fact, let's show it right now. I'm going to close out NinjaTrader on purpose, no locks. I'm going to click on close. Yes, boom. Now, I would like you to count down the numbers of seconds it takes for me to connect after login. Are you ready for that? Shall we try it? Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and click through the login over here on the left. And let's wait for our charts to appear here, and then we will connect our data feed. And you should be noticing some difference. If you have used our system in the past, there we go. We're already loaded up here. And now I am going to go ahead and click on connect here. Listen for the sound. Connect. All right, then 3, 2, 1. Oh, maybe a 4th second in there. It might have been 4 seconds. It might have been 4 seconds. It's kind of 3 seconds. I don't know, 3.5-ish, 3.5. I don't know. I can't count well. But hopefully you guys are enjoying that. First, that's load time. But let's talk about the other stuff. I am going to push it to the max. Now, I've been up super early here this morning and been talking with another dev friend of mine. And I kind of lost track of time there this morning. But while talking and trading here this morning, I'm already up 6K on the morning here, playing with the new system. The market's been moving, NQ's moving, Trump's tweeting, and the markets are moving. And anytime the markets are moving, VIX up, ticks up, volatility's up, VIX up, we make more ticks up. Let's go over here and grab some financial juice. Let's get the news moving here this morning. Speaking of news, let's take a look at the list of items. We're going to go through our checklist. If you go into our room the Discord, type exclamation mark checklist, because this is what we're going to go through here. And you'll get a nice graphic there of those. Now, a couple things. I am up here at the top left. I'm going to adjust and move everything around. I'm going to show you guys how to switch back and forth in between market replay, because if you've also kind of been hesitating going into market replay because maybe you've had some troubles, or it feels a little sluggish when you go over there, I'm going to show you guys a whole new thing. Like everything you currently know, you may as well, I don't want to say everything you want to toss in the basket in the bin, because I actually want you to remember how difficult a few things were in the past so that you can appreciate the present. What we've got here is awesome. Now, our old system, it was great in real time in live markets, but if you started trying to move things around or shift things on the fly, or if the market's moving quickly and you go into the indicators list, you know, like notoriously, right now, if I'm going to right click and go into indicators, like I'm not even fearful of clicking this anymore. Okay, I have handled every single thing. It's only a dev can truly understand and appreciate what we've done here with this, but all of the hangups, we have handled every path of NinjaTrader for every what's called their transitions. Every transition that NinjaTrader has, whether it is connect or on load or on configuration or on market replay, on tick replay, on real time, on historical, on market replay, old school load, on every event. I have handled every single one of them for every single item in our entire repository, which is a massive effort, took a ton of time. That couch and I became very familiar with one another. I had to say goodbye to my family for a little bit of time as I slept on this couch for out of that entire time, probably 5 days. I think 5 days out of 2 sprints. I slept on that couch right there, got back up into the stuff because I wanted this to be the most solid and amazing release you guys have ever seen. Also, smashed the flashing going on. If you guys remember the flashing from NinjaTrader 8.117 introduced this flashing. If you were using a non-time based bar, they don't care about you. Okay, I love NinjaTrader, but non-time based bars, it was an obvious issue to me and a lot of other developers. Basically, you have to go and code your entire SharpDX around their plotting, and that was a real pain in the tail, especially for as complex of plotting as we do. But it's here. You will no longer see any part of your charts flashing. The Delta Flagging Pro at the bottom doesn't flash. The golden ropes, the harmonics, the dots, the OBOS, the divergence items. Like, how many different things do they have that would flash? Anyway, if you don't know, you don't know. It's okay. Hey, welcome aboard. If you're brand new, hey, you just get to benefit from what we do. Another thing, I targeted an i5, but I got it down to where this system can run on an i3. So if you have any kind of laptop, doesn't matter what laptop, what VPS you're running anymore, pull your grandma's laptop out of the closet. You can now run AlgoBox on your grandma's laptop. Are you okay? Are you excited about that? I mean, you should be. You should be. And then again, if you're running a 285K, it's like having lightning in a bottle, which is what I'm currently running on. And you're going to feel it. You're going to feel the difference. In fact, I'd like to show it to you a little bit if I can. Let's run through some tests, shall we? I'm up 6K on the day, and we still have about 30 minutes to the US Open, so let's indulge me a little bit here as I go through some of the features and settings. Like, let's start right here with what you kind of need to know. If you are launching by default, you are here on fast load, light performance, active trader mode. Now we have 2 modes, active trader mode. We also have backtest mode. So if you're going, hey, I'm looking to the left on the chart and stuff's not being drawn and you think something's broken, no, it's by design right now so that we're not drawing everything to the left. So like what you see right here, this is perfect for an active trader. Active trader, you need to know what's on the right hand side of the chart, right? And unlike ICT, who likes to tell you about what's happened on the left hand side of the chart, and every other Furu guru is, oh, look over here, it worked right here perfectly. In hindsight, 2020, yeah. And it's so easy. If only we could trade on the left-hand side of the chart, you know? But we have to trade on that far right-hand margin of the chart, ICT, and all your little Muppets. Oh, yeah, it's a little bit harder over here, isn't it? Isn't it? Not for us. So we got AlgoBox. We got the cheat plugged in. Let's go. Let's talk about what we do over here on the right-hand side of the chart. What I have done is I don't necessarily I don't say that I don't care what's happening on the left-hand side of the chart, but I care just enough to care what happens right here on the right hand side of the chart, so I can execute in real time the fastest without any hangups and just give me what I need and nothing that I don't. That's the focus. Now, if you do want to go into backtest mode, a couple of ways to do that. We have multiple workspaces, so we can come in here and pull up the positions area. If you go into your control center here, hit this little drop down. Oh man, I forgot. I've got a ton of these, so it's going to be a little bit more confusing for you. I'll try to make this easier. Okay, but here is your default out of the box. I've selected 4K because I'm about to build one out, but you see the first one, the second one there in the list. It's going to be AlgoBox 1080p Active Trader Fast Load. That is now the standard default out of the box. However, if you want to go to kind of our traditional amounts of data, it's still there. But you want to select the 1080p standard right here. Okay, this is traditional, but if you're loading up, by default now, I've got you loaded up into what's called Active Trader. So let's get familiar with this new tone. If other people are coming into our Discord community, just ask them, hey, are you running Active Trader mode? Because if they're like, hey, I'm missing such and such, be like, oh, you're in Active Trader. Go into Standard, or we're going to be releasing another component where it's full backtest mode, fully enabled and turned on, but you can do this individually. So if you're a tinkerer and you want to tinker right now, today, here's how you do it. Real simple. Almost every one of our indicators now has a backtest mode option in it. How do you get to it? So I'm going to right click, go to indicators. Boom. All right. So in my indicators, let me zoom this in a little bit here. I can click on, through the magic of OBS. Let's zoom in like this. Is that a little easier to see?
This time we're expecting comments from ECB Schleppen giving keynote speech at NetSpa.
Newsman's talking over me here today. Okay. Let's say that we want to go to pivots isn't going to be a good example. Here we go. How about Enigma bot panel? Yeah. So right now, if you look to the left of your screen, you're not going to see a lot of Enigmas because I've got it defaulted to a few less, but you see the one that says backtest mode right there? Backtest mode is going to go backtest, show me everything, all the way back as many bars as I have on my chart, right? As much as you want. So you basically select that bot option, and well, let's show before and after first. I'm going to go full screen on this, and then let's pop back here to training full 4K. How about this one instead? Zoom all the way. Okay. So you notice I don't see any Enigmas right here because I'm looking only at the far right. You'll also notice down here, whoops, you can't really see that, can you? Hidden behind me, we have delta flagging, but you'll notice it stops right here. Okay. I'm not calculating any farther back. I'm giving you everything you need on the right-hand side of the chart. Okay. But I can't look back to the left. I won't say can't. You can change this. So I'm going to show you where those settings are in case you just want to start going to fiddle and play around. Let's go in there and say that I want to fiddle right now. So let's fill that one in first and Enigma bot panel at the same time. So we have no Enigmas right now to the left. We go in here and I'll go ahead and click on backtest mode. Remember on this chart, I only have 1 day of data, so it's going to go back full 1 day. If I had multiple days, it will fill out the whole thing. Let's go to the Delta Flagging Pro 2. So Pro 2 here is the new features, and up here we've got some nice limitations. You can change this to whatever you want. So see max bars back for drawings. Okay, tells you exactly what it does. I've got it right now set to 244. So I'm going 244 bars back, and that's it. I'm going to instantly, I'm loading those up for you, and I'm in and I'm out. You can change it to whatever you want. Let's play with it first here. Let's do like 1,000 bars. And let's do 1,000 here. So the histogram, as well as the things it's going to draw on the chart here for me. Now this cleanup batch, this also can be batched higher or lower. Or you can set it to like, not batch by putting something super high, but batch cleanup. This means that every 50 bars, it's going to look back to clean up old bars and clean up old drawings. Basically prevents any lockups as you're going forward. There's just an internal cleanup continuously happening based on batches instead of every bar. We're not doing a ton of calculations. It's going to wait only every 50 bars. It will go and do a cleanup. Okay, or you can change that, like basically a higher number on that is going to do less batching. So if you, I don't know, basically there's all kinds of things that you can tweak with this now. and it works like a boss. And this is for just about every indicator that is any kind of heaviness in the system, any kind of heavy calc is now done like this, right? So let's change this to back histogram back bars 1,000, not 100. It goes to 1,000. Press apply. Wait for it. There we go. So you notice now I'm filling out all the way to here. Yes. So let's say we wanted to fill all the way out to there. Looks like maybe 2,000 might do it. How about we try 1,500? 1,500 on the histo. So histo stands for histogram. That's just something you need to know. It's chart speak. Histo. It's a histogram down at the bottom. Press apply. Nope, not enough. Let's go farther back. Let's go 2,500. I think this one caps it. Sorry, I put this one too.
Double delta NQ on the 9.
Well, bummer. It's only going to work on backtest mode. All right, I might have a bug here. Why is it stopping right there? Interessante. What's my data series set to? Set to 1 day. Set it to 2 days. Today Monday? I'll have to go back 3. Are we missing Friday data? Is that what's up? Well, I might have to check into that. It's a little bit different. Go add even more days of data. Hold on. Now I'm going to do some testing. Bear with me here. Let's do it. Curiouser and curiouser. Think about this. What did I do on that? Set the back test. It should fill out all bars to the left. The Monday, stopping at 8:30. I have one other check in there. I just have to look into that. Okay. I feel like I'm Bill Gates trying to do a live feed here. Hold on, let me try something else here. 4K thing.
We're only just under 5 minutes time. We're expecting comments from ECB Schleppen speaking.
Page up. Nope, it stops. Okay, I did have to do a lot to get that one to work just right. But anyway, sorry about that poor showing there. Let me see if that happens on these as well. So I do have it stop here. I have it stop there. Okay. And I'm gonna go flagging pro here, and I'm gonna go 2,500 and 100. In my DX drawings, I may have stopped it at a certain number of pixels back. This one's going to 730. Yeah, it's a pixel count to the left. I think I'm having it clean up on my DX as well. Yeah, Sharp DX. I think I'm cutting inside of that too. Let me try backtest mode just to check something real quick. Oh, maybe it's this one as well. Hold on. No, I'm cutting it. I'm cutting it at the DX level. Okay, so gonna have to fix that one. There's no override there. Okay, I'm gonna add that one in our bug item here for this. Okay, so let's go to make sure we go check our enigmas. Should be drawn all the way back. Let's go up here. Yeah, so we've got enigmas all the way back, enigmas everywhere. So yeah, backtest mode is essentially going to go back as far back as you want to do to be able to go back and backtest things, except for this one right here. Now you can load up the traditional one, so we do have that still in the arsenal. So the way this is, if you want to go to the previous, So we can go to, so that's Delta Flagging Pro 2. We can load up Delta Flagging Pro Original. And we've also added that here. I kind of want to see. Let's go full backtest mode here on this. Go side by side here. Yeah. So mine have tweaked it a little too far. This is what it's supposed to do. Oh look, it's drawing back. Is it drawing back now? No, okay, it has a limit. Okay. Okay, it looks like I have the same. No, they're both have it. Yeah. Because that's at the Sharp DX level. I had to put that in. Went a little bit farther, a little bit weird. A little bit weird on that, but yeah, I'll figure that out. This one goes a little bit farther. Weird. But then as I move it to the right, they're bringing in. So yeah, I've got the Sharp DX cutting off right here. And then there's a certain number of bars, and they both stop after X number of bars. I had to look that one up. 7:45 a.m. Okay. Sorry, the nerd in me is already trying to diagnose what I got going on there. Let's pull that one back out here, and Delta Flagging Pro, remove. I was too geeked out on the speed. Backtest mode took the back seat on the back test. Okay, let me save workspace here. Workspace. Save. What's our time? 9:11. Still got 20 minutes to the U.S. Open. So let's see what we talked about. We talked about backtest mode to be able to add more stuff to the left if you want to, or X number of bars. So let's do the other option there instead of doing all bars. Have I been in on this little tiny screen this whole time? Oh, because I full screened for you guys. Okay, so let's go back up here to top left. Sorry about that. Okay, you guys can see this now. There we go. We were switching back and forth to 4K. Okay, we got Speedy Chart on there. That's going to, you guys are going to like Speedy Chart now too. We've got this totally tweaked out. You get super smooth when the market's a little bit slower and when it needs to slow down. We're actually going 50 milliseconds higher than standard NinjaTrader default. So NinjaTrader's default is 250 milliseconds. We bump it up slightly higher to 300 when the markets get super fast. So basically anybody's machine is going to be able to keep up if you do this. Also at the same time, you will get the smoothness, the buttery smoothness when the markets are going a little bit slower at 150, under 150 BPM. Everything is going to be buttery smooth on that chart. Let's go to show that Enigma setting. So in the Enigma, let's take off backtest, but then you can choose your bars back. So right here, 244. Instead, let's go 1500, usually a good number. Notice the batch set here is even higher there on the Enigma to help out with some of that performance there. And of course, if I go full screen, and this helps if I pop back here. There we go. Wait for it. There we go. So now we've got Enigma's back 1500 bars, which is probably right about there. So I only see one here. Remember, I'm on the 5s right now. So fairly high. I can see one of the things on our open, high, low, close. We also may want to increase the time on that one. I can see that right now. So current open, high, low, close. I've got that limited on how far back that one goes, and that one we may want the full day on that one. So I'm going to go ahead and hit backtest mode on that one, and that should give us our true open, high, low, close from Friday, it being Monday. And I probably need to reduce numbers of days of data now because we went all the way to 10 days. We don't need all that. Let's go 3 days of data because it's Monday. There we go. Quick load, pretty awesome. Okay, so we can go back and see our Enigmas showing up there to the left as well. Here, top left. I just noticed that text is there at the top. I can move that.
On the NQ5.
Okay, sorry, nerding out. What else do we need to talk about? So, one of the wish list items, you might notice that says risk 55. That's now adjustable. You can change these to whatever you might like. The default in the past, they were kind of hard set. You had 10, 20, 30. Let's go to the position manager. And so that can be set right here. The top one can be hotkeyed. So risk 1 can be hotkeyed at the top. You can't hotkey all 3, but you can hotkey some of the most important features in my opinion. Each tick far, when you need to throw out your targets, need to push them out quickly, you can do that. And you can bind those to a key on your keyboard or your G keys or whatever key you might want to do there. Every other tick, and risk 5 is going to be Control-Alt-Shift-L. You can bind that to a key if you want. I don't have that one bound. I usually just press the button down there at the bottom. But I think eventually I will probably do that one. The one I would like that more for is actually pushing out targets, so I will probably do that way. Although most of the time when I'm playing size, I generally will be running with no bracketing. As you guys have seen me do traditionally with the high volatility we've been having lately, I like to just kind of pick my area. Although that was a beautiful Enigma right there. Kind of wish I would have grab that one right there. What time is it? 9:16. Okay, so that was in the wish list. Someone had asked about where's CK at? CK, I think he said he had to go to a meeting. CK had asked, could we set this so that it remembers its position? So if you collapse this, now it will stay collapsed. Oh, I noticed my trademark. The trademark has a glitch. I'll fix that. Oops. All right, just noticed that. My trademark is now ASCII glitching. That was part of the release component because we also have that same problem with the if you change the size of these arrows, which by the way, it's another thing, these can be changed size, but if you'll notice right now, if you change their size right now, you're getting an ASCII character. I will get that fixed. We'll probably put out a release later today or tomorrow with that hot fix on it. So sorry about that. Yeah, you're gonna have bugs. You put out a release, you're gonna have bugs. Another one that was funny, you'll notice that these colors are inverted. Blue is down, red is up. I'll have that fixed. Another little item in the hot fix that will come out later today, possibly tomorrow. However, you won't have to change your charts. So if you want to load up your charts right now, get things set up, it's fine. We're not changing any major parameters. So if you're working through, create your workspace the way that you want it. When you get this hot fix, you'll just apply it and everything will apply for you. Volume profile. Yes, we made some changes to the volume profile that will actually show you historical as well. I still think the one that comes out on NinjaTrader is probably better, but I did go ahead and throw in the profilers are hard, which is why NinjaTrader actually charges separately for their profiling stuff. Yeah, dealing with profiles is a little bit tricky. People just take it for granted, but they're very complex. So let's go here to Profiler Pro now. So we had the original that was only real time, builds in real time. The Profiler Pro, a little bit heavier. I don't have it loaded by default for you. If you do want to add it, you can add it and it will. We do now have a historical option on that, which is on by default.
NVIDIA and Marvel
Yeah,
speech.
so now if you don't want it, you actually have to select no history, aka classic. So if you select this, then it will not turn on history. So by default now, it will automatically show you history or the numbers of bars that you have set right here. In this case, by default, it's set to 1,000. So when I press OK, we're instantly going to get a volume profile of the 1,000 bars over here on the left. So you can look for caves and of course, point of controls, etc. there on the profiler. Makes sense. So it's going to have historical as well as real time while it's developing versus the traditional one where it was building on the fly. So this will automatically load up for you. Unload. Make sense? Yeah, great question. Let's see. Did I miss any other questions? Today's Tuesday. Wow. Today is Tuesday, isn't it? I'm missing days. You can tell I'm sleep deprived from trying to get that release out. Yes, today is Tuesday. I feel like this is my first day on the live stream, so I'm like, oh, it's Monday. No, it's not. I meant to get this release out on Sunday, but ran into some issues trying to... You always find little things. It's little things right there at the last minute. And then I still, we find some as we put out the release, unfortunately. Eric said, thank you for live streams. Really interested in AlgoBox. Cool. Okay, so let's go through. I did a whole list yesterday. Let's go into... Let's go to the release notes. Let's cover all the goodies. I'll do a more official video when after I release the hotfix to get those last couple things fixed there. But here on the live stream, I just want to get everybody running quickly. And basically, you get a benefit out of everything, regardless of whether or not you have the hotfix. Right now, it's so good. The extra stuff is totally worth it to have it. So get that update 11.1.55. There's a link to the download and all that. So let's go through what's in it for traders. This is the largest single update since the 11x branch began. If you trade with multi-indicator chart templates, use market replay, or rely on audio alerts, this release is significantly more stable and responsive. What you will notice, plot flashing is gone. This is the biggest thing. The biggest thing. No more plot flashing. And obviously, I typed all this stuff together, and then I had ChatGPT like go, okay, will you clean this up and make it sound good? So yes, this is GPT cleaning this up for me. It did a great job. Indicators that previously flickered, Ultimate OBOS, Delta flagging, current OHL, MACV Pro, Golden Ropes, Rivers of Life now run smoothly. F5 refresh no longer risks crashing NinjaTrader. Heap corruption and resource race scenarios have been systematically eliminated. Charts with heavier indicator stacks should remain more responsive, especially during workspace restore and data loads. Audio alerts, more reliable on market replay and live sessions. I have set these to no sync. So these are going to be asynchronous, and they're also, you'll notice the voice is a little bit faster. So it'll feel like it's faster, quicker, shorter times than audio. Also, audios can roll over each other with multi-channel asynchronous calls to audio. Ultimate OBOS, divergence, okay, the triangles, those are fixed now, ironically. The other garbled characters, I see I reintroduced a bug with trademark, symbol, and the special characters for the arrows on the MACV, so I'll have to come back and fix those. Enigma panels, remember and show hide state, we just talked about that. Default settings across the board are cleaner and lighter out of the box. So a lot of the defaults are literally cleaner, aka there's less, okay? So if you want to go back farther to the left, you just have to play with those settings, or open up the traditional workspace, which is automatically defaulted to kind of what it used to be. Makes sense? No more plot flashing, we talked about that. I think this is just more rehash of that, more stability and cleanup. We'll get to the features as well. Every indicator suite was audited, proper exception handling and calculation loops. Yeah, I cleaned up every single thing. Every state transition, I handled every single one of them. I got a full list from NinjaTrader to go, I want a list of every single transitional component you have, and I'm literally gonna have a handler for every single one. That's why everything is so much more stable now. Literally handled every single thing that they possibly do. This means fewer hangs. Okay, better performance on active charts, pivots, geometry. Boring. Y'all don't care about any of that. Audio, I just mentioned those. Asynchronous, talked about that. Boring. Okay, volume profiler, new stuff. We just talked about that one. And Speedy Chart Pro. Briefly talked about that one. You're gonna love this. It makes market replay super awesome and helps you in real time as well. Speedometer oscillator, the original, but now its own standalone form. That'll be helpful for us on some future things that we're creating. I created this as well to be a foundational release for future things that are coming. It's going to be very cool what you guys are going to see with handling some of the speed stuff and being able to automatically switch into a different time frame based on speed. So if you're riding on AlgoBar 5s right now, but the market's slow, there will literally be a button there. It's like auto switch. You can literally click auto switch and it will switch you to the one that is your speed. You'll select a speed range because we're not picking for you. Now I'll set a default, like I like 50. So between 50 and 75, basically if there's an algo bar between 50 and 75, it will pick the lowest one of those, or you'll have the option to choose lowest or highest. You'll press the button, it will instantly either, because if there's between two, I need to round up or round down. You will choose whether you want to round up or round down, and that's coming. So that's in prep for that on the speedometer oscillator. Auto SMLK timing 2, it's got a backtest mode. Pro 2 on the Enigma, smoother panel, dispatcher, timer throttling. Also, if you had traditional, some people are using like super bright mode in NinjaTrader and it hurt your eyes, but our patch panel was hard to see, so we've had some themes. I've changed some themes on that, so it will fix that for you so everything is visible. Double Bullet Pro added to the release. This still works the same, it's just redone with DX. Complete rollover with Sharp DX. Bug fixes you may have hit. Delta Flagging Pro, index out of bounds. Yeah, fixed all that. The people who had reported that from before. The harmonics. You will notice I left 6 versions in there. I personally think that 6 is the best. So everybody right now is set on 6. But some people have said, hey, it's showing too many of the yellow ones now. Well, you're getting performance to leave those there if you want to take them off. Go back a couple versions, go try 4 or 5. Basically, as you move up, more and more speed performance tweaks were there, but also risked some artifacting. So I've got the best mix there. If you look in the harmonics, you'll notice there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way through 8, I believe. I think 6 is the best mix of all of those. So I've got you released on 6. If you want to go play with them, play to your heart's content. It doesn't change how things are drawn. However, the cleanup components and stuff for the PPRZ, the predicted PRZ, not real PRZs. If the real PRZ hits, you're changing color and whatnot, but you know how it is. Like I'm trying to show you anticipatory, which is again a lot of bar handling, and so that is now handled a bit differently depending on what scenario is there. And so I think the best mix of that is number 6, but somebody said, hey, well now I'm seeing too many. Cool, well then go back to like 5 or 4. Makes sense? Or you can go all the way back to 1 if you want, where it's flashing again. But at least go to number 2. Okay, we pulled out the flashing on number 2 for you. Okay, let's see. Cross Harmonic Pro, talked about that one. Pivots, position details, those are just super smooth now. You'll like that. Alpha, Omega, exceptions. That really doesn't matter. That won't affect you guys. Y'all didn't even know that was probably happening. Dark mode, we talked about that. Handling dark mode on color spaces. Updated areas. Basically just a full list of all the stuff and how many commits and files, etc., etc. Okay. There we go. What time is it? 2 minutes to the US Open. So it's time to crack some knuckles on getting ready. We're going to play on a traditional 5-chart layout. If you're brand new with this, you don't know what we're talking about, hey, just relax a little bit, kick back, watch me play the video game. If you got questions, pop them there in the chat. I'll try to get them answered. What's our time? 1 minute, 20 seconds. The US Open, got coffee in hand, didn't get through the checklist. Let me try to run through that checklist very quickly here. Let's go to bottom left-hand corner of the screen. I think we've got a checklist that could pop up here for us. We'll go to this one. Checklist. All right. ISP hardware, yep, day of the week. It's Tuesday, not Monday. I messed up that earlier time of day, right for the US Open, no FOMC. Oh, it's a short week. It's Good Friday this week. We do have a holiday this week, so we got things compacted that could increase the volatility on the first 4 days of the week. Contract rollover dates, we don't have any of that. Wave ranges, oh, I don't have that. Can somebody grab me, what's the optimized range for the week here so I can load that up for the NASDAQ? Can somebody get that for me? Real-time protection, yes, let's also turn off real-time protection. Thank you very much. Got it. BNL cadence. Haven't traded in a while, so it don't really matter about that. Audio box is on, yes. Distractions, NT8 sounds, yada, yada, yada. We're good to go. Let's go. Top left. Here it comes. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Let's go. $42. All right. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and change that right now.
S&P 500,
42R.
104 million. Nasdaq 100, sell side 35 million. Dow 30.
All right, locked in.
105 million.
Did y'all notice how fast that loaded? That was awesome, wasn't it? 42 range. Boom. Done.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5. Double Delta NQ on the 7.
Okay, got a
NQ on the 7.
potential headshot right here. Now what we can't see, let me move this. I'm going to adjust this as well here for the live stream, and I'm going to
US stocks extend gains the Dow Jones at one spot, 1.3%.
only show one. Oh, I need to go back up real high, don't I? At the bottom. There we go. And click that right there. There we go. Okay, so I got the nerd and the arrow. So my goal, if you are new with us, real simple. Step one, what color is this right here? That is the nerd. If you hear me refer to what color is the nerd, that's the combination of NASDAQ, ES, RTY, and the Dow. I am trading on the NASDAQ, very popular instrument to trade because it moves fast and traders like to get paid quick. I would like to get paid more money faster, not less money slower. So that's my number one filter. Number two is right here on the most recent arrows. Now, right now we got a little mix up. And so we'll wait for those to kind of clear up here, but I would like it to have the same coloring as this right here. So if I have the nerd plus the arrow in agreement, I know what color I'm gonna press. I'm gonna hover my mouse over the color of that, make that a little bit bigger. I'm gonna hover my mouse over the color of the agreement. And then when I get a play setup, which is a 2-pillar entry system, we're gonna have a complex, let me take this off the screen, hex code, there we go. I want a complex structure plus an R2FA event. That combination, if I see one of those in the direction of the nerd and the arrow, I can take that play. Pretty simple. Now I'm on the 5s, so I'm actually going to change this to big. I want a larger target here. Go big 1525. All right. And if you have not printed out a cheat sheet yet, you're kind of like, well, what are the entries? Here they are. So print out the cheat sheets. You know what they are. You will learn, if you go through the 8-day boot camp, you'll understand and learn order of operations, how to read from top left to bottom right for your entries, or on a 3-chart layout. Now, I used to say, well, you know, if you're on a lower end machine, you may want to go to a 3-chart layout, but not anymore. You don't need to. You can, this will run, like I said, this runs all the way down onto an i3. So if you have basically any kind of computer, it's going to work, or VPS. Okay, we got jagged on the tape. Everybody, jagged warning. We got a big play coming. That is so jagged. Big play coming, folks. Type jagged warning in the chat. Big play coming. Do not get off sides. Okay. I got my finger over the sell. We are moderate sell. I need a red arrow. Currently, the arrow is green. As soon as I see a red arrow, I will try to pop in on the top of this channel with a PRZ. Waiting for the red arrow to come with me. Wait for it.
Divergence down NQ on the 9.
King timing.
Move a short on the NQ5.
Enigma. Okay, I'll try the Enigma here. Top of my stop back behind the Enigma. Target's filled. Let's go. Trade number 1 on the live stream. Enigma down to the target for target 1 on the scalp. Added a little bit more to the pool there. Big play is coming. I'm going to put a white line back behind Enigma to know where it went. Back to neutral. Yeah, big move up here to R1.
Algo Delta down NQ7.
Coming into another king timing. We're at the top of a channel again.
Down NQ on the 7.
Neutral.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
Got the cross. I want to play a 9. Got a green dot. Need to see any kind of red here. There's a divergence over on the left.
Eastern Time, US Chicago PMI. Forecast 55, prior 57, spot 7.
Target's filled. Didn't get one of my orders filled there. Beautiful. Okay, top left. You see it? High time frame opportunity. Low time frame risk on the entry. On king timing. If you get it, type of 1. 2 if you're new. 3 if you're still just here to troll me. Let's see.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 7.
Missing our live stream.
Won't touch hot.
Here.
Armand NQ on the 5. Divergence up NQ on the 9. Fib dot NQ on the 7. Fib dot NQ on the 7. Alpha Delta NQ on the 42.
Okay, so that one pushed it down nicely. Could have gotten way more than the scalp out. It could have had some runners on it. Right now, I don't have any runners programmed here. I am hitting 1525 right now. I am doing traditional stuff here today with you guys, demonstrating kind of the new thing. And if you just want to swing away at plays. Now, oof, I'm kind of in the way of this, aren't I? Let me pop this back here. All right, there we go. So some of the action will be right down here.
NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
Okay, another little super AO there. They're pushing straight through. Double cross. Want to slap that, but I'm hearing buyers popcorn on the tape. Green and green, so a little risky to try to short on that. I don't need that white line anymore. King timing's still coming up here at a few bars. So one of the things about our system, you can just wait till this area. So this area and this area, this is large king timing. So these vertical colorings here, the left area blue, this is large timing. The pink area is king. Now you'll learn that in our system. You'll hear us refer to SMLK for the indicator. Small, medium, large, king size. I currently, on the current release, I have this limited to you to only show large and king. You can change it back to the traditional one if you wish, but a lot of people really like that shaded area to be set for them where they just know right where the king plays are going to be. Look at that perfect play right there. That's a switch dot short that landed, of course, while I'm in the middle of gabbing away here, talking. I believe we are 2 trades in here on the live stream. So technically speaking, I'm kind of done for the morning here. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And now I'm just thinking about my bonus. So my standard operating procedure, SOP, standard operating procedure is I really only need 2 trades to put chicken dinner on the table. And then I can shoot for a bonus if I want. That's generally how I approach the markets each day. And again, the beautiful thing about AlgoBox is it's just a relief. I can just come over at the desk any time of day, sit down, wait for a play inside of what? I just go right here. 2 steps. Step 1, what color is this? Step 2, what color is this? These are my 2 filters. Now over here on the right, this is generally the big time frame. This is a small time frame. I want a time frame right here or here, really, ideally, in the direction of here. But this kind of does this for me. I can just do 2 steps, step 1, step 2, and then I can take a play off of one of these. And I can decide on runners if I have the higher time frame with me here, then I'm looking for runners. If I have a play here or here, but nothing here, then I'm literally looking for T1 and T2. Now, and that's it. Everything I just explained. Oops, I can't draw at all here today. It's supposed to be T1, T2. There you go, Vinny. Work on your writing, bro. Here we go. Kids would be very disappointed. They'd be like, "Daddy, you failed penmanship penmanship." Oh, I just missed that enigma.
55, prior 57.
I missed the enigma entry. Terrible. All right, I'm gonna try to catch this one here, but it already went straight to target, so I'm way behind on this entry. This is risky. I'm hearing buyers on the tape here. Gonna try to play the buttons out here. Should be stopping out over this cross now. If it starts to pop, they could do some crazy run to high of day there. You kind of see that coming. Oh, okay. I'm gonna give it a little more room. I may regret that. What time is it? The 9:40. Hopefully we're gonna get a 940 to 950 reversal here, but that's not good. We're breaking the enigma. Okay, there's my dot. There's a headshot trying to make target that out. Let's put that out a little bit farther. Playing with it. I don't want to hear anybody say that's what she said. DK, I know what you were thinking, bro. You thought it, not me. Just kidding, bro. Just kidding. Power headshot. This is on strong buy, but I do have a red arrow. Let's hope I don't get a green one. Stay red. Get down there into that crab. All right, I'm gonna play stacks. Oh, it took out some of my targets, but not all. That was snappy. Snappy crappy. You gotta come on. Oh, got a red dot. Don't break it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. They're holding the green dot. Yikes. Bulls in control. Alright, I'm gonna take this one for a loss. Nope. Ugh. Ugh, that was awful. That was awful. Awful play. Nasty. That was nasty. Alright, don't do what I did right there. Just be patient. Wait for the play. And don't be behind on it. If you see that shot, you gotta hit it quick. Or set full auto. Like, just turn it on and let it take the play for you, because I was behind on it, and I tried to get tricky with it. Alright, 943. Beautiful headshot down, and took some out, and then just hung with it and stayed a little bit too greedy to try to get that a little bit more. Got a little greedy with that. That cost me. And that thing snapped really fast, didn't it? How far did that go? Yeah, 118 ticks. Super quick. Okay. So we got green and green right now. Now I'm a bear side player, so one of my tips and tricks that I will tell people to, if you want to reduce the amount of mental decisioning, you can simplify your trading by simply choosing a side. Be a bull, be a bear, it doesn't matter. Bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered. Just don't be a pig.
1 minute remaining.
Okay, we got some news coming. They are dropping this like crazy here. I'm gonna punch in a none here. I think I'm gonna have a big shot. I think I'm gonna have a big shot here.
Divergence of NQ on the 9.
I need to switch this to ticks so I can do a tick count. 27. 35. Can I get a full 50? Green dot. Broke the dot all the way to 50. I'll take it. Audio box. Okay, we got jagged on the tape. Jagged warning. Big play coming. This might be it. They're continuing to run it down. There's a red dot. I'll add to position on the red dot. 10 seconds for some kind of news. What is this news? Oh, 9:45. We have 9:45 news. That could be bad.
52.8, 52.8, lower than forecast of 55.
Okay, punching in on R1. Are they going to let me out? Top of the channel. They're running up after that news. Boo. Boo. My tick counts. 110. Green dot. Bull's still holding. Red arrow on R1. Had that jagged. Came right in and news launched me.
Double delta NQ on the 5.
Okay, there's ready DD, and we are in king timing. There's PRZs right up above me. I'd like to see one of those hold. I'd love to see it pop up, hold one of them, and then I can really get into my play here. Okay, there's a headshot.
Double delta NQ on the 9.
Oof, they pushed it. Okay, so bears did not hold at all there. Super AO, adding to position on that. Super AO, delta shift. Okay, that could give me 100 tick potential. On a delta shift. Do I have a high time frame play? Don't. I'm getting eat up by that jagged offsides. It's just talking about don't get offsides, and I'm offsides. Red dot inside of a grab up top. Am I going to get a headshot? I'm sorry, a HMD out of it. Divergence on the 9. Red dot. I don't see the shift. There it is.
Harmonic NQ on the 5.
Okay, cipher test for the bulls. They broke it. That's good for me. Here's a 10.2. Yoicks. They're gonna run it. That's the first big bear I've seen. It's a 500. Maybe 800. Almost 1,000 right here. So I want to get a measure on that. He wants to run 250 down below. He wants to get here. All right, there we go. $10 a.m. job, Jolts, opening news at 10. I don't think jobs are going to be a good number. Do you? Do you guys think jobs are going to be a good number?
Bull touch high.
Bull touch high. Okay, we've hit bull touch on higher time frames.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the
There
5.
we go. Alpha Omega. I'm going to go full port here. Got 2 more to go, and there's 50. All right, so I'm full port max. We have a red dot on the 89. Got double divergence, bull touch, HMD.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7.
Whoa!
Double delta NQ.
And they just said, I don't think so. Okay. Gonna be one of those. Okay, lovely.
Enigma long on the NQ5.
All right, I'm gonna have to start taking loss. I'm gonna have to peel it here. Ten minutes to the news.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
At
Wow.
10 a.m. Eastern Time, we have USCB Consumer Confidence forecast 87.9, prior 91.2, with a range of 91 to 85.
Okay,
US
double
jobs
red
for
up top now.
forecast 6.89 million.
Pop
prior
up a little bit for me.
6.146
Pop
million,
up. Wait
with a
for
range
king
of
timing.
7.5 million to 6.45 million.
No, don't come straight down.
S&P
Pop
500
up first.
index
Come on.
1.5%.
Pop up first.
Double delta NQ on the 9.
Pop up a little bit higher. King timing. All right. One more time on the delta shift. Okay, I'm gonna get my other one prepped up and ready to go.
NQ on the 7.
Put this one to none. Go fours.
Good dot NQ on the 7.
Good dot. Pink dot in king. News coming up in 8 minutes.
Two finger NQ on the 42. Alpha Omega NQ on the 5. Two finger NQ on the 42. Good dot NQ on the 7.
Boo.
NQ on the 42.
All right, I'm gonna eat it. Boo. I'm gonna have my work cut out for me today there.
NQ on the 7.
Still buying all the way up to it.
Up 2%.
Up 2%. Wow. All right, Super AO on the 9s. In King timing on that 89. That thing just looks gnarly. Divergence on the 42. Prior high up above. On the 5-6. Divergent. Let's see if they head fake the prior high. Everybody will think it's going there. See if they'll head fake it. Maybe. Be a good place to do it. And that bear is still stuck in there. So here's where they want to return it. They'll have to let it go back and touch there at some point. They just have to touch it. Doesn't have to stay there, but they do have to touch it. They never got touched. Did he get touched? No. He came in hard and then
in 5 minutes time,
got ran.
Consumer confidence forecast 87 spot 9,
So
91 spot 2.
they will likely come back and let him out.
85. US jobs job openings forecast 6.89 million, prior 6.946 million, the range of 7.5 million to 6.45 million.
Tried adding news to the wave. It keeps saying it's disabled. Post a screenshot. Let's see. Able to remove it. Okay, thanks for the screenshot. I'll take a look at it. Yeah, Yajima, forward that into the bug reports room. We'll take a look at it.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 7. Full touch hot. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5.
Yeah, I wasn't tracking that 9:45 news either. Yeah, it came in there. Surprised me. Okay, we're coming into my POE. I'm gonna pull a few here.
Full touch hot.
Add on the red dot. I'm gonna full max on the dot. Don't crack that dot. To see a run to that bear. I don't know if they're going to go straight there though. What time is it? We have 3 minutes. Are they going to run it down before the news? Hopefully.
Guard calls Besson out on Iran damage during G7 video talks.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5.
Run down to that bear there, please.
A bit more further info into this article. Lagarde used an audience of high-level group of 7 officials to challenge Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent's optimism that the Iran war's economic fallout will be short-lived, according to people familiar with the matter.
Harmonic NQ
2 minutes.
On the feed for those interested.
Okay, bear's not able to hold that crab structure at all either. On king timing, man. Are they just gonna run that thing? Alright, I'm gonna have to shut it.
1 minute remaining. I'll be leading with USCB consumer confidence.
Alright, I'm gonna get small here. Right in front of the news jam. How far did they run this so far? It's gone only 614. 6 they've run on it.
Ten seconds.
Divergence down Omega down NQ on the 7. Harmonic NQ on the 5.
91 spots 8, 91 spots 8, Highland forecast of 87 spot 9, Jolts 6.882 million, 6.882 million, lower than forecast of 6.89 million.
Divergence down NQ on the 89.
Okay, added on that dot on the prior high.
The weakness in the US dollar, back of that data.
Prior high. What time is it? 10 a.m. Okay, this will be a good time for them to let that run back down to the bear. I'm hoping they do.
91 compared to the original prior of 91 spot 2.
Go let that bear out.
Looking to the CB Consumer Confidence Report, consumer average and median 12-month inflation expectations were little changed but remained elevated.
Okay, we got divergence on the 89.
Seeing
Second
primary
one.
highs for Jolts 7.24 million, 7.24 million.
That could be a potential. Could be a potential 300 to 400 tick drop off of that if the technicals hold.
Interest rates will persist at higher
And I say if
levels over the
technicals
next
hold
12
because
months.
if it's news driven and they're just going to run, well, I mean,
US
breaking news
stocks
breaks
index
things. But
didn't change
technically,
after
on a
February
technical, we should be pulling here. Here in sellers.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 7.
Big Bear is there. We get to his targets, but his let him out just to touch the top. Long sideways. It's unusual. That might be out already. Maybe. Okay, large and king smorgasbord running in right there. Large and king. Oh, don't run me into an enigma right at my POE. Oops, wrong button. All right, go let that big bear out. I'd like to be maxed here.
We have posted the USCB Consumer
You're gonna go,
Confidence
don't go without me.
US Jolts February 2026 report on the feed for those interested.
Okay, we're red and red. Be my only chance to do it. It's gonna do it, needs to do it now. Stay under that red dot. Put a white line right here. hold that dot. Don't pull one of those. Big green dot over there on the 9s. Bulls are in control once again here today. 10:04. Come out of this big zone. Make the big move and make it down, not up. No, they're holding every green dot. They are holding every green dot. Bulls are in control. Every green dot they're holding. They are in control. Silly of me to even try to fight them. All right. Red dot one more time. Over the red dot, and it'll be a no. We got a double dot here. Nope, and they cracked it. Okay, well, lovely. Bummer. Don't get lackadaisical in your trading. Don't come in like me today, like I'm all focused on getting all on the release and just too excited, like a kid in a candy store right now. Red and red. This whole set of plays there after my first 1 and 2 there this morning. Don't stay and play. And there's the bear. Color in red here. Okay, come on, bear. Can I get some bear emojis in the chat? Give me some bear emojis. I'd like to put them here on my chart. If you got a free hand, grab me some bear emojis for good luck. Get me down there. There's a 7.8. That might be the end of it. Pop up. I'm adding in on the ready DD. Want to see a drop here. White line comes down above the cross. Into the diamond. I hope it cracks. Thank you. PL 1, 2, and 3 right there. Alright, I'll close that one. Alright, taking a loss on that one. Was so close. Was so close to getting out of that one. Am I going to get out of this one? Went back to green arrow. I need to wait on a red to re-engage. Coming back up into it. Okay. Delta shift. Big bear still down there by... How many ticks is that? Still got another 111 ticks in it. Okay, we got a white cross on the 9s. If we break the bottom of it, we got it. If we don't break the bottom of that white cross on the 9s, then we may not get all the way to the bear. What time? 10:08. King timing. Yes. Bend. Bend and break. Bend and break. Yes. 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 Bend and break. The bottom of the white cross. Yes. 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 100 ticks. I'll take it. Okay. We're so close here. Red dot. One more time for the ad on the dot. Can we finish it out? Headshot short. All the way down. Come on now. Nope. Popped up. Top of the channel. Gonna try to wait for king timing on the ad into the shark. Shark back, and I got Asus. Delta shift. Get down there.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5.
Ooh, there's a headshot. It's a power headshot in King. No! No. Drop it. Come on. You're still red. There you go. Red arrow. Let's go. Let's go. Drop it. No! No. Got a green dot over here as well. Is that the end of it? Come on, go touch the bear. Let him out. Go let him out. You know you need to let him out.
Two finger NQ on the 42. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
Okay, switch dot red. Come on now. There we go. Crack that green dot. Crack that green dot. Get down there. You can do it.
Double Delta NQ on the 5.
Ooh. Gonna ride that Bollinger. Dude, the bulls are so alive in here. It's a green dot on the 89s. It's really dumb to sit there and try to hold that, Vinny. Really dumb, bro. Really dumb. They're moving it right now. Look. It's a green dot in there, bro. Last shot on the shark.
Double Delta NQ on the 7.
Delta shift. I just got to bail on it. Cracking the shark. They're just, dude, they're just so alive in here. They're just so alive. They could just push these things 150 ticks at a time. Bulls are so solid.
NQ on the 7.
Oh. Dude, they're so fast too. Come on. Come on. Come on. Lots of large king timing coming up. Come on. Jump in the pool. Jump in the pool. Jump in the pool. Let's go. Jump in the pool.
Divergence up NQ on the 9.
Jump in the pool. Divergence on the 9s. King timing. Slide. Now slide. No, don't turn. It didn't slide. Boo. Alright, I'm getting out.
Harmonic NQ on the
Bummer! Boomer. Bummer. Red dot. Last shot. Pull the stop down. On top of the dot. Can she hold? Come on, Bears.
Divergence down NQ.
Nope. Don't let him crack it. Don't let him crack it. There you go. There you go. Go see your bear friend down there. Go let him out.
Harmonic NQ on the 5.
See that? Ooh.
NQ on the 7.
Other one. 10, 15, and 20 seconds.
NQ on the 7.
Switch dot long. Ooh. Come on. Nerd is red. Turn over. Give me a red arrow. Give me a red arrow. What I don't want to see is that nerd turnover. Nerd is currently red. If it starts going yellow to green, I'm in trouble.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5.
Nope. Nope. Don't break the line. They broke the line. Boo.
Enigma short on the NQ.
Enigma, let's go. 16.7 on the 5s. Don't let them run it. That went back to neutral. They need to run it down there and let their bear out. There you go. Go let him out. There we go. Okay, I'll take some off. Oh my goodness. Did y'all see the pop-up right there? They steal ticks from me on every play. Wow. Seriously? Like, okay, I wanted to exit some on that 5.8 and then it like bounced up like, how far did that bounce? It bounced 30 ticks on me instantly. They don't even hang there for a second for me to bail out. They're like, I'm giving you one chance, bruh. And then we're taking back over. Look at that. No chance. No chance. They're like, welcome to the dance. King timing. Okay, we pivoted on king timing. It's a good sign. Can we break it down, please? Red and red arrow. Come on now. Moderate sell, red arrow. Go down there. Go visit your buddy first before you start doing your little launch routine. 10-17.
Harmonic NQ on the 5. Divergence down NQ on the 9.
Oh, BS.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7.
Yep. I mean, that is a technical run up there. They hit the green dot. Oh, man. I wanted him to hit that bear so bad. Ew. Wanted it too bad. Wanted it too much.
CDM NQ on the 9.
Green dot inside of DCM.
Harmonic NQ on the 5. Divergence down NQ on the
Ew.
5. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
Ignition bar on the 89s. That's what that blue bar is right there. It's an ignition bar. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's a third ignition bar. Or third bar in, and it's ignition.
Double delta NQ on the 5. Double delta NQ on the 7.
The delta shift. I don't want to get my hopes up here. But I will if they'll let me.
Double delta NQ on the 9.
King timing.
Harmonic NQ on the 9.
Okay. Flush them.
Algo Omega up NQ on the 5.
That's 1,000 level bear. All right. Can I get 250 ticks below? 250 is right inside the bear now. 250 is deep in there. Right there.
The old adage where, the individual investor doesn't have a chance because the institutional investor has better technology, better information, and, more money and better opportunity. I don't think it's real anymore. I think the edge is on the individual investors because they're small, they're nimble, they can trade, they can use that they have front-end technology.
Don't waste your time. Leave the technical analysis to us. You just play the game.
Revolutionary Guard say they will target US companies in the region as of April 1st for retaliation for attacks in Iran.
Audio Jungle.